So what's the news here? What has changed?
Yeah. So basically, if you're familiar with any of this stuff we're talking about, there's this thing called the G tag. And it is a specific piece of JavaScript that you put on your site, and it does magical things of tracking visitors and stuff like that. Okay. And if you've been around in Google Ads for a while, or analytics, or websites, or whatever, then you know that this is, this whole cookie thing is disappearing. And this is in response to that. This is a
Oh,
new
interesting.
reusable tag. And that's what I want to make sure I try and explain and get into, is this whole reusable tag. It's built on the G tag thing, but it has new features, new things that you can do. And okay, I want to get into, what it does, and, some questions I have, some issues and things like that. But basically, the global site tag is, as they say in Google, it's being sunsetted. That's
Maybe.
what they do. They take it behind the shed and they kill
Well,
it. That's
okay,
what
so
sunset
we just
means.
have to take a step back here because there's a lot going on. So number one, the Google tag is a single reusable tag built on top of your existing gtag.js, which I understand you say gtag, I say global site tag.
Yeah.
I think it's the same thing. So basically, they're adding the Google tag as a reusable tag to be built on top of your existing
Mm-hmm.
Google uh, global site tag, right?
Yeah.
And for customers using the Google Tag Manager, you will not experience any changes to your sub today. But here's the thing. But stay tuned for future updates. So
Yeah.
this is
That's
this
yeah.
is all new, Chris. But when I was reading this, my understanding of it was essentially global site tag is now becoming the Google tag.
Yeah.
And if you have a global site tag, I don't think you have to do much right now, but it will become the Google tag over time, is my
Yeah.
understanding. And when we talk about sunsetting, will the global site tag be sunset? And they say the global site tag branding will be sunset, but the tag itself will not. The global site tag installed will continue to operate as normal. So I think that's my bit of good news here, is that
Yeah.
if you've done the tag thing where you got your global site tag and then you have your event snippets like the calls from website and calls from or thank you page visits and all that, it sounds like, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my global site tag in place, and I'm just going to see what happens. And I want to be educated on this new Google tag, the new branding, and or the new tag that this global site tag becomes. But for now, I'm just kind of chilling is what I'm doing. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
kind
Yeah.
of keeping
Which
it
is
cool. But that's what's going on, is that it's kind of evolving into the Google tag, if I have that correct, Chris.